Hey everyone, welcome back to another monthly recap vlog where I just tell you what's been going on for the last month. So to start things off, I was a part of 2 online summits. The first was for course creators and I talked about how to design your PDF. And then the second one was just for female entrepreneurs and I talked about how to start a podcast. And so I'll link to both of those below because you can still actually check them out. I also had my first podcast episode go live this month. I know it's kind of funny. I run a podcast, but I hadn't actually been on someone else's podcast until this month. And so I'll link to that below. And then I also had my first webinar. Now I know last month I said I had my first webinar, but that was in someone's group program, so it wasn't open to the public, whereas this one was, and we talked about the power of Pinterest. So I will actually just link to some of my favorite Pinterest blog posts that I've written in case you're curious how you can use Pinterest for your business. A few weeks ago, I got a 2-page letter from a local middle school girl asking me to come speak at her career day, which actually took place this month. And so I spent the morning talking to these middle schoolers about how I became a designer, what I do as a designer, and even just a little bit about running my own business, which was really fun. And I think the kids most enjoyed actually getting to see some of the projects that I designed over the last few years, because I took some examples. That way they could actually see the work that I do. So if you've been watching the last few vlog recap videos, you know that I always share some books that I've been reading. And this month I did not read my usual 2 to 3 books. I actually only read 1 book. I was slacking a little bit. It was kind of a busy month, but this book was so good. I read Uninvited by Lisa Turkhurst, and it does kind of have a depressing title, but it is seriously a really good book. Like one of my all-time favorites as of right now. And it's for Christian women, so if you're interested, I'll link to that down below. And most exciting for the month, maybe even the entire year, I opened registration for my retreat. I am holding a retreat this fall for female creative entrepreneurs. It's a true mastermind style retreat in Atlanta in October. I'll link to it below, and I also have a promo video for it that I'll link to in the cards, so you can check either of those out. And if you are a female entrepreneur, I would love to have you join us. It's gonna be super fun, and you get to wear sweatpants the entire time. Does it get much better than that? So that about wraps it up for March. I would love to hear how your March was, if you had anything exciting happen. I know April is gonna be super fun for me because I'm going out of town with some business friends of mine, and I have my birthday at the end of April. So make sure you subscribe so you catch my weekly videos as well as my monthly recap vlogs just like this one, and I'll see y'all next time.